video got cut off from earlier about life insurance. So let's get into this part 2. Okay. So I seen some people on that particular young lady that I was discussing in the first video, PNB Rock's girlfriend. I saw some people say, oh, well, she's just a girlfriend. She's not a wife, so she wouldn't have been able to get anything anyway. Wrong. Wrong. You can name whoever as your beneficiary as long as they have an invested interest in you, okay? Like they can be a family member, friend, someone that's close to you. You can't just, go get life insurance policy on somebody and you just their neighbor, they barely know you. Obviously not, but you can set whoever is the beneficiary up on your policy. It does not have to be a spouse. It can be a family member, friend, whatever. So just want to make sure that people understand that you can be someone's beneficiary without being their spouse or their child or their mother or their father. Okay? Now, the reason why a lot of people don't get life insurance is because they just lack knowledge on what it is, what it's about. They don't think they can afford it or whatever. You can get life insurance for as little as a few dollars a month. Real talk. You can start life insurance as early as 2 weeks old. So when your children are born, 2 weeks after they come out the hospital, go and get that life insurance. A lot of people, and it's very unfortunate that a lot of children die from SIDS, sudden infant death syndrome, and many other things when they're small, unfortunately. And it's hard to deal with that grief. Okay, if you have gotten life insurance on your young child when they are two weeks old, if anything were to happen during their early years of their life, they'll be covered. Okay, it's a very serious thing. And I think that a lot of times the people in our communities, and I'm not just saying black communities, I mean any community, a lot of people do not have life insurance. When your job does benefits every year, some people just, I want my dental, my health, them benefits. But when they offer you that life insurance, please take it. Some jobs, I done had jobs before where it was free. Like you just, have a free policy. Usually it'll be like a term policy with them. It might only be for $20,000 or something like that, but it was free. All you had to do was check off that you want it. Take it. Don't say, no, I don't want that. Y'all end up charging me. Take it, okay? Because most of the time, the life insurance that you get through your employer is going to be cheaper than when you go out and get your own from a company. Just saying. And again, it's going to be cheaper if the younger that you are. It's going to be cheaper and easier for you to get it, all right? Only way that you shouldn't do a whole life is if you're still trying to build your investment portfolio up, okay? So you can go and get term life just to make sure that you have some coverage. Of course, get your savings up and stuff like that. But normally, the difference in a term and a whole life policy is going to be several hundreds of dollars, especially if you're a smoker or, you have anything going on health-wise that you're doing or not doing or whatever. So, for instance, if you have $400 or $500 to put into a whole life policy, then you also have $400 or $500 to put into a Roth IRA, which if you keep that going and continuously pay into that for, a few years, and even if you paid into it for, 5, 10, 20 years and just stopped, you'll have some millions there, especially if you started it early, like if you started one for your kids or something like that, and they will have several million, they're waiting for them when they get 59 and a half that they have access to. And then you can still buy a whole life policy, but instead, you can buy it out the whole policy instead of paying month to month. Get with a financial advisor in a company that specializes in insurances and securities, like Northwestern Mutual, I think State Farm, I know State Farm offers life insurance and other things, but I'm not 100% sure if they offer stuff in securities like investment banking. But like if you have like a credit union or something, let's see, what's the other insurance companies? There's so many. Farmers, I don't know. Some off the top of my head. Let's see, another life insurance. What's that? Liberty Mutual, whatever. Mutual of Omaha. Just look into it. Ask questions. Find out. Don't just say, "Oh, I can't afford it. I don't need it. I don't want it." Learn first. Learn first before you say, "Oh, I don't need something," because you just might, and it might be a lot cheaper than you think it is. Okay. So 2023, if you don't have none, get some. Figure out what your needs are. Do your thing. Be responsible. Take care of you. Make sure your children is taken care of. Make sure your family is taken care of. Make sure you straight. Get you some life insurance. I'll probably come back with another video detailing some other things, but on the surface, that's pretty much what you need to know to go forward with. Y'all have a wonderful, beautiful, blessed day. I hope you learned something. Like and subscribe. Bye.